the windows, you see your mother's head peep through the window. She's like, Gondor?
Hey, Ma.
And she's like, oh, and she runs over to the door and opens the door. She's like, Gondor, come on in, come on, come on. She waves you up and she's arms out ready for a hug.
I hug her and just say, how's it going, Ma? I hope not much has changed since I left.
He's like, oh, not too much. Just running, running the farm, practicing, fighting with your father, the normal.
Good to hear. These are my friends. I'll kind of turn around and kind of point towards the rest of y'all and say, this is a small little group of people who have been kind of traveling with me for the last few months. I kind of like wave you guys over to come in.
As you all walk up, she kind of looks over all of you and she's like, oh, it's wonderful to meet you all. Come on in, come on in. We should have room for all of you. Just come on in, come on in. She waves you guys in and steps back into the house a little bit, goes into the kitchen. And as you guys sort of enter the house, you get a nice whiff of like some freshly baked pies and just some nice food sitting there that she seems to have just baked. And as you all sort of enter the house, she takes a second to like shake your hands and say, "It's wonderful to meet you guys." And yeah.
Do you guys want to? I'll just say this one here. This is Phoebe. She is from the Fey realm. And then this one is Addaam.
Wonderful to meet you.
This big, tall one is Han. He's a Duke of the McDonald Kingdom.
Oh, royalty. Seen and some interesting friends you got there. How did you all come to meet each other?
That's a kind of a long story. Let's just say a wizard brought us together and made us do some interesting tasks for him that put us on our path through here.
She's kind of like, oh, that's interesting. She kind of leans over a little bit and notices behind Gondor's shoulder, Elowin is just barely hidden behind him. She's like, oh, sorry, I honestly didn't see you there. It's wonderful to meet you. And she goes out for a handshake with Elowin.
Yeah, this is
awkwardly shake your hand.
This is Elowin.
Nice to meet you.
She's also from the Fey realm.
It's great to meet you too. Another from the Fey realm.
Yes, Gaandor's told me all about you guys.
She's like, oh, and looks over to Gaandor. She's like,
I've never been this far away from Riverstone, and your farm. I've never really seen farmland like this. It's lovely.
thank you. We can always take a nice little carriage ride around the area, around the farms, around the near villages, farms, and show you all the animals and stuff they got going around there. We could take a trip to the vineyard, do a little wine tastings.
I think that sounds great. What do you guys think?
Sure.
I'm fine with that. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Do you mind if we drop our stuff off upstairs in our old room?
No, yeah, no problem, of course. Just as you say that, Rob comes banging in the back door, and he's like, Gaandor! And he kind of like points his arm back to the doorway where you see your younger sister, Sheila, come in the door. Scar comes in, and your father steps in behind. Scar and your dad are fitted with some like training gear, and they seem to have been sparring out in the back. And Rob and Sheila have been out just kind of doing whatever your dad tells them to do while he's sparring. And yeah, they all come in looking a little dirty, and they're all like, Gaandor!
I'll just walk over and start hugging all of them. I'll pick up Sheila and kind of like twirl her around.
Your mother takes a second to kind of introduce them all of your friends to them. She's like, oh, this is Gondor's friends. This is blah, blah, blah. She pretty much tells them everything that you told. Quick. And she's like, and they're all like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, you're, yeah. That's it.
Yeah. I'll say, wow, it's like I've been gone for years, but it's only been what, a couple of months. You guys just didn't change a bit in my mind.
It hasn't been too long. They're all just kind of like, yeah, it hasn't been that long. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah. We just thought my crew and I would stop by, see how you guys are doing, see if you guys need help with anything, maybe hang out or something. Stop by because we're passing through here. So yeah, just wanted to check in on you guys and maybe tonight, Mom and Dad, we can have a talk. I have some questions.
They're like, oh, yeah. Your mom kind of responds first. She's like, yeah, yeah, of course. Whatever you need to know, I'll do what I can. And then your dad's just kind of like, of course.
Yeah, nothing too serious.
For
curious.
perspective, would you like to say what races your mother and father are?
I was
in
going
case
to
no one
ask.
doesn't
Thank
know.
you.
Yeah. Both my mother and father are both half orcs. And my mother is a bit of a paler half orc. She's more of like a kind of like more of like a pale green skin compared to like my dad has like more of like a darker like orcish green skin. My older brother Scar also has kind of like a darker orange green skin, while as like the other two siblings Rob and Sheila have both lighter. But yeah, everyone full half orc, all bunch of you guys are gonna be surrounded by a bunch of half orcs for a while.
Did you say Scar was older than you? Sorry.
Yeah, Scar is
Okay.
yeah, Scar's my older brother by 2 years. Rob's my younger brother by 4 years, and then Sheila's 13.
Okay. Thank you. I'm writing them all down. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. Your mom takes a second. She's like, all right, everybody, let them go put their stuff down, and then we can all hang out after.
Yeah. We'll be right down. We're just gonna drop some stuff off in my old room. Hope you didn't take it, Rob.
He looks at you, he's just like, I didn't touch anything.
I'll just laugh and nod to everyone to follow me, and I'll start heading up.
All right. Yeah, you got a big house. We'll say that you have a decent sized family, but we'll still say you have like, I don't know, like two guest rooms, 3 guest rooms. You got enough rooms? Like, how much rooms you got in this house? You thinking?
I think there would be my room.
Enough for all of us.
There'd be my room, one guest room that's like big enough for like a couple, and then one extra room that would be Flora's room.
Okay.
So yeah, there'd be 3 rooms technically for all of us to stay in.
All right. So you guys decide how you would like to do that, I guess. Who would like to go where?
I'm gonna drop my stuff off in my old room, but I'm also gonna go investigate Flora's room for a bit.
Okay, dokie. Gondor, we'll say that you show the others to the room. You're just kind of like, yeah, this is like the first room, and you're just like, who would like this room? Blah blah blah.
Yeah. I'll just give like a small house tour. Like, this is everyone's room. This is a spare room if anyone wants it. This is the guest room if anyone wants it. It has like a big bed, enough room. Honestly, 3 people could probably fit in the guest room if you 3 wanted to, or if Han you wanted your own room, you could stay somewhere, or if Phoebe wanted
I'll
her own
bunk
room, she
with
could stay
you.
somewhere.
It's okay.
Yeah, I think the 3 of us will be fine.
All right.
Okay.
As we're dropping our stuff off, can I look in Flora's room and see, like,
Yes.
is there a lot of her stuff left behind, or does she take most of her things with her?
It seems like she has a lot of childhood stuff left around. Anything that you would before she left, anything that you saw her consistently using seems to be taken.
Okay.
But if there's anything you're looking for,
I just
like,
wanted to find like any notes or any like information or like people connections, just anything that could like tie her to the shadow cult and the blood cult.
yes. Okay.
Can I look for a
Um,
baby photo of Gaandor?
where are you looking? Also, Gondor.
Mhm.
Um. hmm, 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 hmm. Um. Okay. Yeah. Anything that she seems to have written recently or done anything like not recent, like before she left, um, was mostly gone. It's all like older stuff.
Cool.
Um.
If there's
Yeah.
nothing there, then I'll just make sure everyone's good to go, and we'll head down when everyone's ready.
Okay. Everybody good?
Mhm.
All right. You guys head down. Uh. As you come back down the stairs, Gondor, you are pretty much bombarded with the family again. They're all like, "Hey, so like, how long are you gonna be back? You staying for a while?" They're like, "What are we? We're having a dinner, right? Like, we're gonna feast tonight?" And they're all just like yapping about.
Yeah, I can only stay for tonight. I gotta leave sometime tomorrow morning, afternoon, so we can continue heading northeastward towards the McDonald Kingdom. But just thought I'd stop by, see how you guys doing. Maybe we can throw a feast tonight if you guys really want to. The family's down for it.
Um, Rob and Sheila, they both look at each other and they're like, "Yeah." And then your mom and dad are both. They look at each other and they think about it for a second. They're like, "Yeah, sounds good." Um, they take a second to the side to just talk about what we're gonna eat for dinner later, blah blah blah, and then they turn back to you like, "All right, it's on then. We'll have a feast tonight." Um, Instead of going down for a tasting, maybe in a little while you could head down maybe with your friends and show them the village if you want and pick up a cask of ale for us.
Sounds good. I'll do that for you.
All right, cool. They should have some over at the vineyard. Um, they sell ales, wines. If you wanted to get a glass of wine or a bottle of wine too, you can go ahead. I'll give you some gold for that before you go. But
I appreciate it. I'll grab something in a little bit. Thank you, Mom.
all right. What would you guys like to do right now? Anybody, Gondor? What would you like to be doing?
I didn't know. I mean, I, oh boy, there's like a million things. I think just because, like, for my own sake, I'd want everyone to like just like see the farm and like do like the carriage ride just like around the farm, meeting like everyone of like my family who's working out there, and then after that we can go down to the town and grab whatever we need.
Sure.
Sounds good.
So you guys take a horse-drawn carriage trip, sort of like what you've been doing, but they got like hay bales set up in there, comfortable, like more comfortable seating. As you begin to head out, Gaandor, who's on this carriage ride? I feel like so. Okay, your mother is going to stay home and begin to prepare some of the feast. I think your brothers, Sheila, just siblings or dad too?
Uh, I
Sorry.
think on the carriage, I think it would be everyone, and then the siblings, and my dad would like have his own horse or something.
Okay. Sounds good. So you guys are all on there with Gondor's siblings, and his father hops on his own separate horse. And just as you go about to do that, you guys are hopping on the carriage, and then out the back door of the house comes out an automaton robot. Takes some steps out the door and sees at the carriage Gondor, and is like, "Oh, Gaandor, it is wonderful to see you."
I almost missed you, Bolt. I'll hop off real quick and just walk over and hug him real quick.
And he's going to walk over to you and give you a big hug. He's gonna take a step back. He's gonna be like, "I did not expect you home so soon."
Yeah, I'm just stopping by, going northeast towards the McDonald Kingdom. But I thought I'd say hi to you guys. See how you guys are doing. See if
It's
any
always
of
great
your
to have
circuits
you back
missed me.
My circuits will always miss you, Gaandor.
Thank you, Bolt. I'll show you my friends when we get back, but we're about to go on a carriage ride if you want to stick around.
And you're like, "Yeah, sounds good to me." And he will come with you onto the place, onto the carriage. Bolt
Elowin
steps
is
onto
like
the carriage.
side-eyeing him the whole time. He's never seen anything like this.
Elowin walks up and steps onto the carriage, and as did I say Elowin?
Yeah.
Bolt steps onto the carriage, and as he kind of takes his steps onto there, it blomps for a second. The wooden tires kind of dig down into the dirt because he's a little bit heavier. And takes a seat, and then you guys begin rolling along. You take some strolls through the farms that the family owns, all sides of the family. You pass through Gondor's mother's side of the family. You see Trav, Ison. If I'm saying these wrong, you can tell me. Amroth, Moria,
Moria, yeah.
Belagost, Arner, all these people. His grandfather, uncle, aunt, 3 cousins, his uncles. You see everybody, all the family. They all waving hello to you. Some close. Take a second to be like, "Hello, it's nice to meet you guys," to the people that they don't recognize. And they're like, "Welcome back, Gaandor." You guys get the whole introduction. You pass through the father's side of the family. And you do a quick loop back towards down where the village is. You get another glimpse of where the winery and vineyard is. And pretty much a grasp on the village. But yeah, go on this tour. That's it. You go.
After the tour, kind of help everyone out of the carriage, and I'll say, well, that was the the whole family, but I hope more will probably show up for dinner tonight, so you can actually learn about them because they're quite interesting. But yeah,
Your family is huge.
yeah, they're proud of it. We stay close. We stay together.
You can see that very tight knit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean over to Gaandor and be like, that's Bolt.
Yeah, this is Bolt.
He's huge.
Yeah, he
What is he? I've never seen anything like this.
if I'm being honest, I don't know where he came from, but some arcane person built this guy. He has some kind of magical core that keeps him running, and he has circuits and data memory, all this interesting stuff, and he kind of just helps the family. He kind of raised us and taught us. He was our teacher for a bit, and just kind of helped us through everything.
Is he a person? Does he have a soul?
That's a good question. I have no idea. I hope so, but I think he believes that he's a person. So
Interesting.
yeah. But yeah. After he notice all you guys, he'll like store it in his data memory, and next time he sees you, he'll try to talk about what happened last time and just have
So he
fun
knows
conversation.
us?
Now
Or
he
thinks
does.
he knows us? Interesting.
Once, yeah. I mean, he just has to do one scan, and he has you guys locked in for ever. We we had neighbors, what, I think 11 years ago, still brings them up to this day.
Huh.
So yeah.
Interesting.
He's got green eyes just like you, Elowin.
Hmm.
That was so cute. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Bolt kind of looks and just kind of is taking in the views and looking at all of you as he does his scans. You notice that's he's kind of looking at Addaam for a second, does his scans, doing his thing, a little bit extra time on Addaam, but just
Me
keeps
too,
going
Bolt,
about
me
his
too.
day.
Oh my god.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
And he just kind of like, what have you been up to on your travels, Gaandor?
Oh man, I've been doing a lot. Been recently just got back from the Fey Realm. And then
Mom moment. Bolt dies. Powers down.
Bolt fries a circuit,
Okay.
dies forever.
What happened?
Sorry, nothing. We were just making jokes. I just got back from the Fey Realm. Been following some leads.
Sorry,
on
wait,
some...
restart? What? They came back.
You're all good. I was just telling Bolt that we went to the Fey Realm, saw some interesting things, been following some leads on some people we're tracking, and having a little bit of fun on our go as we're doing a little bit of hunting, doing a little bit of scavenging, and just staying alive.
He says, I noticed that you have some extra cuts and bruises around your body, but seems you are okay.
Oh yeah, those stories are for tonight's feast. There's big old demons and monsters and interesting folk.
He says, I'm looking for... Wait, what did you say?
Demons, monsters, and interesting folk.
Oh, okay. He says, wait. Let me refresh. We're done with the... Like, you guys are just finishing up the ride, right?
Yeah, we're getting off right now. Yeah, we're finishing up the ride. We're back at the house. I think.
Okay.
I hope. Yeah.
Guys, all right. I'm so sorry. Can we like back? They threw me off so hard. What did you do? What did you? Okay, so what was this conversation about?
This was Gondor and Bolt talking.
Yeah, we were talking.
Yeah.
I was talking to Bolt. We were talking
Bolt was
about
asking
Bolt.
you what you were up to.
Yeah, and we had just been talking about like what Bolt is, who he is, stuff like that, and then yeah,
He's talking about your scars.
yes,
And
talking
then
about my
you were
scars
like
and
you
my
were
bruises and
fighting all them
stuff.
bitches.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we're caught up.
Yep.
Bolt is like, just make sure you are careful out there. I am not there to take care of you anymore.
I'll be as safe as I can. And yeah, I'll escort everyone back to the house so we can grab a drink or two, and then whenever you guys want, we can head over to the town.
Before you head out, Addaam, Bolt is going to stop you for a second.
Okay.
And he's going to pull you to the side. And he's going to look at you for a second. He's going to be like, "Are you all right?"
I think so. Why do you ask?
My scans indicated your heartbeat seems to be a little bit slower than the average elven heartbeat. Just to ensure everything's okay. Are you okay?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay.
Do you scan everyone's heart?
Just simple, plain scans to make sure everybody is okay. I must take care of this family. They're my family.
I see.
And being friends with them entails you as a friend of mine.
Of course. What would you do if I wasn't fine?
Do whatever I could to help you.
I see. I assure you I'm alright.
Okay. And he would be like, "Follow me." And he will go to catch up to the rest of the group.
Very nice, very nice.
As that's happening, I'm talking to Han, saying, "Look, I have some single siblings. If you really want to talk to them, but I mean, we're only gonna be here for a day or two."
No, it's okay.
Like,
Oh my god.
I don't know how important you want to date or something, but it's, I killed Evie. Fuck.
Oh boy.
My god.
Anyways.
Did we need to go get that alcohol for your family?
Yeah, how long would you say the carriage ride was, Kyle?
Farm's pretty damn big. It was
Right.
probably like minimum half an hour. I'd say about a half an hour.
Oh, I was thinking like an hour or two, but half an hour.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's fine. We can do an hour.
Okay.
Hours.
Yeah.
It's a big. How you said how many acres?
It's like 100 acres.
Oh Jesus fuck. Okay, I thought 10. It's like an hour and a half.
Okay. All right. So then it'd be about like 3-ish. So
Cool.
we're gonna. Yeah, we'll head over in case there's any.
Kate, the audio's fucked.
We'll head over in case there's any problems that come across. We'll just be able to come back in time. But there shouldn't be any worries. The town's not too far, and most of the people love my family. So I hope they love my family still. Hope nothing changed.
All right. So you guys head down to the town, to the little village, not really a town. As you approach the path that splits off again, you see a sign pointing towards the village that says Langdale. You continue down to the path. As you get closer, you pass a like a livestock farm, and you kind of get to smelling like manure and cow shit and all that.
Wrong.
Farm smells, and then you pass more into the village, where closer to the front side, you approach the vineyard slash winery. Some people in town recognize you, Gaandor, and they're like, "Oh, hey, Gaandor." Just a couple people you recognize from town.
I'll wave to them as we're passing by.
Beautiful, beautiful. You enter the winery. It's called Harvest Haven Vineyard slash Winery.
Say it one more time.
Harvest Haven. That's what it's called.
Harvest Haven
Winery. Yeah, you enter and you see kind of standing at the front desk with all the casks behind, and then there's bottles and racks and stuff. You see standing at the front counter is a you see a younger looking dwarf man standing at the counter, and he sees you and he's like, "Oh, hey Gaandor, this guy's name is Gundren. You've met this guy before. You have some family that works here."
Perfect.
So he recognizes you. He's like, "Oh, give me 1 second, Gaandor. I'll go grab him." And then he kind of runs out into the back for a second. And yeah, he snags somebody. One of your cousins comes out the back. One of your cousins on your father's side, Kazad Reef, comes out the back. And he comes out, he's like, "Oh, hey, Gaandor. It's been a little while. What are you doing around here?"
Just visiting, seeing how you guys are doing.
Yeah, well, we're doing great, man. We're just working the vineyard, making the wine and stuff. Our family drinks that shit up. Gotta make it all.
Yeah. Mom told me to come by, grab a casket of ale and maybe a bottle of wine for a feast we're gonna have tonight. My friends and I are stopping by. We're gonna leave early in the morning if you want to come by and eat with us.
Yeah, sounds great, man. I'll grab some of the other family members, if you haven't told them already. But yeah, sounds good. I'll see you later then. If you want, I could just bring it up there later. You don't gotta carry it back now.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That'd save us a lot of time.
Yeah, no worries. You guys are gonna be feeding me. All right, sounds good.
Like usual. Awesome. All right. How much for a casket of ale and a bottle of wine?
So it's going to be discounted because he works here. So I'm like, I'm gonna give you obviously the family discounts. It's not gonna be too much for you here. Plus, I'll be bringing it over. I can get a discount on that cask. It'll be way cheaper for me. So it's just gonna be about like 5 gold for it all. It's nothing.
All right. I'll give him 5 gold, and then in the little tip jar, I'll put a silver and say, "Keep doing what you're doing. You guys make some pretty good mead."
Thank you, Gaandor. We try.
All right. I'll slide the 5 gold over, and yeah. Unless you guys want anything, for the road? If you guys want to stock up on booze for our travels.
They have tastings. You could try some stuff if you want. Some sip. They make some high quality wines.
I want one of their strongest.
Yeah, let's do a
He's
tasting.
intrigued. So let's do a tasting.
I'm down for a tasting.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll pay for the tasting.
All right. He'll be like, "Oh, you guys want to do some tastings? Here, let me grab some for you." He grabs this thing of 4 little slots. They slide some glasses in. He gets 5 of them, 1 for each of you. Does everybody want one or somebody don't? Elowin, no?
I'm gonna ask, how strong is this alcohol?
Well, we got 2 options actually. We got a stronger one and we got a lighter one, just in case you're just trying to get a nice taste of. But we still got the still got the same flavors.
I'll take the lighter one.
All right, sounds
Not
good.
want to be drunk.
He'll just be like, Gaandor, it's just gonna be about another 5, 1 gold per.
Sweet. 5 more gold.
He's gonna get these 4 glasses, and he's gonna pour. Everybody else want a strong one?
Yep.
Oh
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
I'll have a bit
Alright.
of both. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're gonna
I think that
do
just makes it
three
stronger.
strong. We're gonna do three strong. Nah. We're
It,
gonna do
well, it'd be
three strong
three,
ones.
yeah.
So we got a strong one for Han, a strong one for Phoebe, a strong one for Addaam. Gaandor, you get one that's 2 and 2, two strong ones, two lighter ones, so you can get tastes of all kinds. Elowin, you get 4 of the weaker
I
wines.
don't understand this math, but okay.
So there's more variety of like the
Oh,
lesser
okay.
wines. So
Tasting
you get
multiple wines.
yeah. So you get to try multiple different tasting. of
POV
different-
alcohol. I don't know.
Yeah.
Alcohol
But yeah.
town called.
He's like, I hope you guys enjoyed these. These are some of our finest.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I'll raise the glass and say, "Welcome to the farm."
Can we do a little cheer? Can we clink?
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
clink.
Clink.
Link.
Yeah.
You're gonna see, you're gonna see Kazad standing at the back. He's gonna be like, oh, hold on. He's gonna pour himself a quick one. He's gonna be like, cheers. He's gonna down everything with you guys.
Cheers.
How
That
does it
is my
taste,
family
Kyle?
member.
It tastes magnificent. Some of the finest wines you've ever had. Han, you a little bit back home. You're like, I think I've had a little bit better. From back home, but
This bitch.
nothing beats the McDonald's ways, man.
Maybe I could feature this as a drink in McDonald's. I could call it Sprite.
These spices. What are they?
Did you ask that for real?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's gonna be like, what do you want to know?
Wondering. It's very good.
Thank you. Roll a persuasion check.
Damn it. 18.
Shit. He's gonna be like, I guess I'll give it a little bit of a insight. We have some local herbs that we have grown out back at our family house. We take some from there and we toss it in there. It's really kicks up the flavors, man.
Hell yeah.
Maybe you could ask your kingdom. Maybe. You guys ever want to buy some?
I'll get a bottle.
Mm.
You know what? I'll get a bottle too. How much is it again?
It's gonna do 2 gold each, still with the discounts.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, it depends. Red or white,
White.
or rosé.
Oh, I'll get some
Ooh.
rosé.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'll get a white one.
I'll get that good shit.
2 for the white,
I don't
3 for the rosé,
understand.
4 for the red.
Okay, do it.
Alright, so we go,
Okay,
wait,
no
how
way.
much for the rosé?
3
3 gold.
Okay.
Alright.
Why don't each of you get one of each?
Sure, I'll get a red. If
I
you're
want a
getting white
rosé
and-
for myself. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'll get a red for us.
He's gonna be like, all right, at least take one of these for free.
Phoebe's gonna slide over 6 gold, and she's gonna be like, "Give me 2 rosés, please."
He's gonna be
Holy
like, "Guys,
Queen.
oh boy, here, I'll buy one, get one free. He'll take 3 gold and give
Oh,
you 2.
thank you, thank you. So kind, so kind.
All right, we'll have 2 rosé, 1. Wait, unless the 2 are for Jenna or for Phoebe, and then
No, one is
Okay.
for Phoebe. One is for the
Okay.
the other one's for the group.
okay, and then we'll have 1 white, 1 red, and then
At some point on the road, Phoebe's just gonna be drinking out of the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Good job, everybody.
Okay. You guys ready to head back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does someone
Here's the-
want to hold all the wine?
Oh,
I'm holding the one I bought.
I'm holding the rosés.
Mine's already in my
so
bag.
wait, is where we are? We're at the vineyard, or are we in the village?
We're in.
Both.
Vineyard in the village.
We're in the vineyard part
Yes.
of the village. Yes.
So
Village Vineyard.
Yeah.
the village here.
Got some
So
sort of
this
map.
village is majority residential. There's a few places. There's the general store, the temple, and the place. The temple. There's the temple. There's a market square. There's the general store and the vineyard. And then there's the farms, but
Okay.
like the livestock farms and stuff. But your family works at a lot of those. And stuff,
As
so.
we are walking back, can I look to see if there's anyone selling flowers, like bouquets?
I didn't really label anything on that map, so. The top right building is the
So
vineyard.
sure there
building.
is.
And then the back, the green area behind that is where the actual like place is at. You know what I'm saying? All right, continue. What did you say?
Can I, as we're walking back, can I see if anyone is selling bouquets of flowers, or even just like singular flowers?
Roll a perception check.
Before we head back, I also want to stop by the temple real quick.
Use my
Sure.
new dice tray. 18 plus 6. I don't know what that number is.
24.
Yeah.
All right. You see a sort of stand that has flowers. It's got like buckets of flower stuff in it. The flowers are looking beautiful, freshly picked and tied up in bouquets, and ready to buy.
I'm gonna go over and purchase one. I don't really care how much it is. You could. I don't. I'll just.
The
I'm
person
gonna
over
buy.
here. Yeah, it'll be like 3 silver.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
pay the 3 silver.
It can be
Gaandor.
whatever you want it to look like
Yeah.
because they sell
Bet.
many.
Hold on,
Okay.
sorry.
If that's it, if you're gonna go to the temple, I'm gonna go grab dinner real quick.
Okay, no worries.
Gaandor, this temple, is it Orin's?
Yeah, it's where my family would go for days of celebration, for days of prayer, and yeah, basically this is kind of where I started to learn more about my mother's religion.
Can we visit it?
Sure, I believe there's usually a priest around.
Okay.
So,
You want us to go to church?
You can stay outside if you want to. God. Goddess, I mean, rip.
I mean, goddess.
Orin joking. I'm with the times. The religious times.
yeah.
I'm in the religion.
I'm in religion. You know
I'm
me.
having intercourse with Orin.
Huh?
What?
We are not.
So,
That's such Gale behavior, Bacon.
That was the point, Jenna.
It's really strong.
Okay, anyways, I'm sorry.
you approach the temple. This is the building above the like far left side of the map. You see that normal rectangle? That's it.
Yep. I see it.
So you guys make it there. And as you enter, Gaandor, you are recognized, and you recognize. Ooh, I clicked off of it. A halfling. Okay, a halfling named Serlise. And yes, she works here. She's just wearing like priest clothes. And you see a couple other people. You see another halfling, and you also see a half orc, which is one of your family members, who happens to be Working here?
Everyone's a family member.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got a
I
big
love
ass
it.
family, and this is the only
Yeah.
village nearby.
True, true, true.
Everyone's a family member. God, that sounded so bad.
No, no. Sweet home Alabama.
Oh boy. Oh boy. So yes, on your mother's side, your uncle, human uncle, Dale,
Hmm.
Hmm.
he be working here at the temple, and he sees you. He's like, Gondor. Nice to see you. It's been a little while. What
How's
brings
your day
you
up?
back to the temple?
Stopping by in town. Stopped by the family farm, and we're gonna have dinner tonight. So I was picking up some ale and some bottles of wine, and just want to stop by the temple and see how it's going, see how it looks, making sure it's still running good.
He walks up to you, and as you're asking him that, he kind of can sense the energy off of you, I guess. As he approaches, he's like, Gondor? Have you
Yeah, about that.
been...
I may or may not have had a connection or four with Oren.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Dale sneezes
Stop
all
it.
over me.
Okay. He's like, come on back. I'd love to hear this. He kind of takes you into a back room where there's a couple like chairs and stuff, and he kind of gets a chair gathered for all of you, and then sits down next to Gondor. He kind of sits in for a second. It's like, so, I mean, I always knew you were religious, but I've never sensed this kind of energy off of you, or rarely anyone. Or what's going on?
I have no idea. It was just one day we were sleeping in at an inn in Riverstone, and I get this dream of a mine, kind of like an archway, and we travel over there, and we pass this tree with a bunch of symbols, and they were somehow linked to my dreams. And when we finished our business in the mine and came back, a gateway to another plane of existence, to some kind of home. We were invited there in under kind of orders of Oren, as she has been testing me to possibly be one of her personal followers or champions of some kind. I still don't really know how it works, but she's been coming to me in dreams and giving me messages and warnings and all kinds of messages and visions of what to come.
He's just kind of sat in, listening intently. He's just like, wow. It's definitely, wow. I've heard in the teachings that in times of desperate need, the gods will pick their own defenders. They have in the past, and it seems they have now. He kind of is just looking around you again, taking in all like the
holy energy.
Holy, yeah, that's the word. Holy energies emanating off of you that he's kind of been trained to sense from his practice, and he's like, I, uh, I wonder what the trouble may be. I know the curse that was befallen in the valley, and I heard there was a group of heroes that stopped it. I take it that was you.
Yep, you're looking at him. It's been interesting. I don't know how to describe it. It's a wizard came to us in messages in our head, brought us together, told us to find a book that was connected to some kind of cult and necromantic magic, and the curse that befell the land. We were able to find some kind of cure in that book, and they basically, the wizard helped get rid of it, and we were just kind of doing the hard labor of pulling out our swords and stopping whatever there was. But I think it's connected to a lot larger plan that we've yet to know how or why it's happening. But it's been something.
He says, I'm sure it was. If the gods are intervening like this, it's something's brewing. Wow. My nephew is Warren's warrior. He says, I mean, that wizard must be right. If Orin chose you, it's gotta be your destinies. All of your destinies.
I hope so. I hope that whatever is in store, we can stop it, but I'm just following her path.
He looks at you and says, I'll be praying for all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kind of takes a glance back into the group, looks at all of you, kind of looks toward Addaam, is like, do you happen to be in tune with the gods as well?
Oh, one could say that, yes.
Gaandor turns his head. Huh?
I'm, I know Orion. Not in a personal way to her, but it's personal to me.
Well, I hope Our Lady of Light takes care of you. All of you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's she's been helping quite a bit, and will hopefully continue to help in the future if I don't, mess up too bad. Could I ask you a question real quick, Dale?
Yeah, what's up?
In our discoveries, we came across someone of ancient past who wielded radiant energy and helped defeating some kind of god destroyer or some kind of, I don't know, evil in our lands a long, long time ago. Could you possibly know who that is?
Do you want the title, Bill?
Wait, yeah, what's the title?
The
Well,
Radiant Sentinel.
Radiant Sentinel. Do you by chance know who the Radiant Sentinel is?
Radiant Sentinel. I've definitely. I mean, uh, it's, it's like an old tale from our readings. Yeah, it's just another one of Orin's chosen. Orin's always been known to step in against evil, and that was, as the stories go, one of the major times.
I was just curious. I wanted to see if there's any other information you could get, but I appreciate you telling me that.
Yeah, of course. If I had anything that I thought could help more, I'd let you know. But
I think I have enough information, but I just had to double check with you, see if you had anything new, but I don't think there is anything else that I need to know.
you're like, all right. Well, hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Hope so too. We're having a feast up at our home if you want to join us tonight.
Tonight? Oh yeah, of course. Sounds good. I'll be there.
Awesome. Yeah, bring everyone by.
Yeah, of course, man. I'll see you later.
Yeah, thank you for taking time with us.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by and telling me all your stories, man.
Yeah, no problem. Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Dale,
Alright.
my beloved.
We'll head out. By the way, I think it's hilarious that my gay uncle is the one who works at the church. Just saying.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
But yeah. Is there anything else you guys want to do in town before we get going? I like the flowers, Elowin. And I thought I was gonna get down the world.
Sorry, I was doing something. Yeah.
On our way back,
Yes.
I'm gonna pull it on the side. I didn't know you were religious. Are you religious?
Yes. Kind of. It's a little bit complicated. I'm still figuring things out.
Okay. Well, if you ever want to talk about it, I'm always here to talk about that because I have some kind of weird connection with the gods too. So
Yeah.
don't be afraid to talk to me about it.
Of course. Thank you. Radiant Sentinel, being a past chosen of Orin. I'm seeing some parallels, no?
Oh yeah, yep, very much. Yeah, it's very, very interesting and kind of. It's just so weird to me. I wasn't expecting any of this to even be part of my life, and now there's just so many parallels. And now that we're looking for these ancient weapons and things like that, I just can't help but notice that the same God who helped them back then is the same one coming to me and trying to help us find that same artifact.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
And I don't know. A lot going on, a lot that just doesn't make sense. But
We'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Gone through a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let me think for a second. What's happening?
We're heading
I
back.
thought I
to
was
the
watching a
public
movie for a second. All right.
Listening to us?
Yeah.
That's so good.
All right. What are we doing? Okay, we're going back to Gondor's?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Damn. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You guys go back to Gondor's. Yeah. You guys what do you guys want to do as you walk up back to the house
I
you're about
would
to
like
enter?
to try to find Gondor's mother.
Oh,
What you want with my mother?
okay. As you guys
As a gay
approach
man, nothing.
home, we'll say you guys kind of are out back of the house again for a minute. You notice that they got kind of like they got a barn outside in the house, and they got it open up right now, and they're setting up a table in the open area out there with a bunch of chairs, enough room to fit, hopefully the whole family. There's just a lot of room, and yeah, they're setting up a shit ton of stuff, and they asked you for help, so you guys go to help. Elowin, you find Gondor's mom cooking up inside still. Did I say Gondor? Elowin? Did I mix up those names?
I think you got it right.
You got it right.
Oh, okay. I always be fucking up names, I think. And then I... Okay. Yeah, so you find Gondor's mom inside
I'll
cooking.
approach her. I'm nervous, but I try not to show it. And then I'm going to hand her a bouquet. I sent a picture of it in no mic for those who are wondering. Thank you so much for letting us stay at your place, and your son's wonderful. He's been protecting us all this time.
She's gonna turn around. She'll be like, "Oh, thank you." And she's gonna grab a vase that she's got kind of set up on a shelf somewhere. She's gonna grab that down, pour some water, and prepare to keep it in there. And she's like, "Yeah, Gondor has always been a sweetheart. He's always been looking out for people."
But is there anything I can do to help you guys get ready for this feast?
If you want, you could help me out a little bit. I could use some help in the kitchen finishing up.
Yeah, sure. And then he will go and wash his hands real quick, because who the fuck knows where he's been.
Okay. Elowin goes to wash his hands, and Gondor's mom kind of looks over at you, and she's like, "Has Gaandor been teaching you how to cook a little bit? I know we trained him a little bit before he went out."
He did. I made soup with him, and then our other friend Han made a pie with him the other day. According to them, it was very good. I didn't get a taste.
I hope they enjoy the pie that I made a little earlier. We're gonna be having that later.
I'm sure they will.
Alright. She's gonna be like, "Alright, just come on, could you just," she just kind of directs you around in the kitchen a little bit. Could you get a performance check,
Oh,
please?
fuck. Okay.
Get shit on!
I didn't think I'd actually have to do a check.
Oh, shit!
Okay.
Don't disappoint your future mother-in-law.
Really?
So true.
15?
Okay. Elowin,
I dropped
you
some
do
eggs.
pretty good. You don't do professional, but everything that she tells you to do, you do it pretty well. You don't mess up, and you do everything swell. And you help her finish up the meal. And as you guys finish up, she looks at you. She's like, "Hey, you're a great helper in the kitchen. I really appreciate everything you did." She's like, "Let's just go set up all the stuff on the table. It's almost ready to eat." Time's getting to about like 5:36 p.m. The family starts to arrive out into the back. And does anybody want to talk to anyone or do anything before everything's gathered up for dinner?
I think just as like we had like after we finished setting everything up and everyone's like bringing out food and stuff, I'll like go with like Han, Scar, and Rob, and I'll like I'll show Han like all of, like the sparring stuff that we have at the farm for like fighting and whatnot, and
You might have a sparring session.
and I'll just say,
Oh, God.
I mean, I don't know, Scar. I don't know if you could take. I don't know if you could take Han here in a sparring match.
He's gonna be like, he's gonna look up a little bit to Han, give him an eye up and down. He's gonna be like, "Can you?"
I'd win.
Nah, I'd win.
You say that, Han?
Yep.
All right. Scar's like, I bet you would. I don't think Gaandor could beat you. I'm willing to take my chances if you want to try.
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna be like, fists only, just tackling, just, you
Of
know,
course.
quick sparring, but nothing crazy.
I promise I won't kill your brother, Gaandor.
Yeah, don't kill my brother.
Gondor, Scar's gonna look over at you. He's gonna give you a quick little wink, and then he's gonna look back to Han.
Whoa.
How do you
What?
want to do this? Because
Ow.
you said that you were gonna kick his ass, and he was looking at Gondor like, this guy's underestimating me. So, how do you want to do this real quick? Do you want to like?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to like not kill someone in combat, so
Well, it would be the same. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause we could be quick.
alright.
Let's do it.
Smart.
Okay.
What you
Okay.
got?
Okay.
You can use my strength stat, by the way, Kyle. It's just +3.
So contested strength check is just strength plus modifier, correct?
Roll plus modifier, strength.
Hey.
Right, yeah.
I got a 15.
Okay. Do it again.
It's gonna be a 21.
Nice.
Okay. Scar kind of comes in and tries to take out one of your feet. And he kind of kicks it up for a second, but then you come in and kind of slap his
Oh, did we roll
his
the same for the first
hand away.
one?
And then boom. You guys are on even ground right now, all tied up. It's 1-1.
Okay.
Go again.
Good. 9.
Okay. One more.
Fuck. 17.
Okay. Same thing. You guys are going back and forth. Nobody seems to be winning right now. It's tied 2-2. Next one wins. What you got?
17 again.
Han. Scar comes in. He took out your leg. You knocked him. He stabilized. He tried to get at you again. He barely missed. And then he comes and swings around the side with his fist and kind of lays a punch right into your side. And you drop down as he kind of pins you down to the ground.
Damn it.
And he looks over at Gaandor and he's like, that's how you do it, Gaandor.
I forgot to tell you, Scar's a monk. Shit.
Oh, you bitch. I was set up for failure.
My bad. I'm sorry. I'll walk over and I'll help Han up and just say, "Hey, welcome to the farm."
How's your ego, hon?
Should have popped a rage. Would have had advantage on all those bitches.
Han still has an equal? News.
All right. Well,
I thought she tried to say something, and then she deafened, and then she undeafened.
Oh no, I meant to mute. I was just saying that
Oh,
Han
okay.
still has an ego. That's news to me.
I'll help
Yeah.
wipe off Han and Scar, and we'll head over to the dinner table.
All right.
Goddamn
You all kind of finish up. Everybody goes about gathering at the tables. There's a lot of family members here, a shit ton, and you all kind of are sitting next to each other. But yeah, the family arrives. The food is set down. Shit ton of food. Some people brought some as well, aside from what your mom cooked, Gaandor. And it is time for dinner. Yeah, you see your cousin rolls up with the cask of ale. He kind of sets it up and begins pouring out tankards for everybody. You see that he did bring an extra one too. And yeah, the family approaches. You see Dale appears. And as everybody begins to set up their tables and sits down, everyone's talking for a little while at the table. And just as you guys are about to begin eating, you see Dale kind of stands up for a second. He kind of takes a cup that he's got and he clinks it, ready to make a toast. He stands up. He's like, "Everybody!" And then everybody kind of quiets down for a second as he kind of looks over the table and spots Gaandor. And he looks over at Gaandor. He's like, "Gaandor, stand up for me, bud."
I'll stand up.
He's like, "Everybody, I found out Gaandor today is now a paladin of Orin. I think
yeah,
it's about time we all take a toast." And everybody's like, "Whoa, oh my god, oh my."
Surprise!
And then your mother's like, she looks up for a second. You see, as she looks over to you, her eyes kind of widen. She's like, "Oh." You see that she kind of wants to get up to talk to you about it for a second, but does not get up right away.
I'll tell you after dinner. Don't worry, I'll tell you after dinner.
He's like, "You better." And then Dale, yeah, he does his final toast. He's like, "To Gaandor and his new friends and all the adventures that they're soon to have."
I'll raise my glass of ale and say cheers.
Cheers. Also,
Cheers
can't
to
make your
Gaandor.
audio.
Everybody toasts to Gaandor and all of you. And everybody begins to eat. You hear some chatter around the table, blah blah blah. Gaandor's a paladin, blah 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 blah. His friends look nice, blah 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 blah. This dinner's so good, blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get drunk as shit, blah blah blah
That
blah.
was Phoebe.
That's
was- I was
my.
Yeah,
gonna say,
that was
definitely
Phoebe's voice.
They're like,
Phoebe.
you start to hear some whispers. People are like, "I heard Gondor's and his friends are the ones that saved the valley from the curse." And then they start talking about the stuff. They're all like, blah blah blah, the stuff. And then, yeah,
Really good.
they just be talking. Big family, a lot of stuff to talk about. Yeah.
Damn.
As dinner concludes, you see the family members get up from their seats, kind of start walking around the tables and talking to whoever they want to talk to. And just as that happens, your mother stands up and comes over straight to you. And as she approaches, she's like, "Gaandor, you didn't tell me that earlier?"
I was gonna tell you tonight. I didn't think Dale was gonna make a big thing about it. I stopped by the temple earlier when I was getting the drinks, and I just happened to see him. I promise I was gonna tell you. I was gonna tell you later because I didn't want to make it a whole thing. But yeah, I'm a
She's like-
paladin.
She's like, it's all right. Yeah, you know Dale can't keep his mouth shut. But, you know, I wish you told me sooner. Anyway, how did this happen? What?
Came to me in a vision. I thought it was weird, but she's been showing me signs, and apparently I'm connected somehow in some kind of weird, otherworldly position, and I guess she has a mission for me that I need to accomplish for her.
Wow. I can't believe it. My son. A paladin of Orin. That's just... Oh, wow. She's like having a fanboy moment, fangirl moment, whatever. She's just like, "Oh my god. Paladin of Orin, my son." Yeah.
I know, you
She's
should
like,
tell
"What?"
that other little thing.
She's like, what a... She's
Keep
like,
on.
what adventures have you been up to? I got a letter recently. Yeah, have you seen Flora recently? She said to say hi.
Yeah.
What?
The stomping music.
Maybe can I talk to you and Dad privately? I don't want to stop the party, but I do have some important things I want to ask you guys.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Yeah, I mean, does it have to do with her letter? I can grab the letter for you.
Please, yeah, can you grab that letter? That'd be fantastic.
Is she all right?
I hope.
Okay. I'll go grab it. We'll meet you. We'll meet you inside. Just
Okay.
I'll go grab the letter. And they kind of head off to go get the letter. A little bit worried for a second. And they go to get the letter, and then they meet you inside.
I'm just kind of looking around, make sure no one else can really hear, or if anyone is looking in on us while we talk. What does the letter say with Flora?
Well, I mean, this is only the second one we've really got from her. She said pretty much just letting us know the updates. We got a letter a while ago. She said she was talking about some new stuff she's been doing. She was in private protection for a while. She said it was working out. Yeah, this most recent letter, she said the private protection kind of evolved. She's got more of a contract thing going on, and that she's ascending the ranks with it each day. So seems like she's doing pretty good. But you all right? Like,
Is there anything else did she describe what this private protection is? Who she possibly is working with or working for?
not really. Says she's got some intriguing opportunities and she's taking them. Yeah, just her job's been going into more of a successful thing. It seems like she's making a name for herself out there.
Did she say what her job exactly is? What her purpose is for her job?
Last we heard, not I'm. Last we heard, she was just a bit like a bodyguard. She would just be out there for protection, just like you, always protecting people.
Where does it say where you got the letter from? Where it was sent from?
No, it just got delivered.
Okay.
Here, it says right here. It says, do extend my regards to Gaandor and our other dear siblings. It's been far too long since we last spoke, hasn't it? I trust they're faring well in their own endeavors.
How long ago was this letter?
I got this one just a couple days ago. I figured you guys had seen each other recently.
I don't know how to put this. I don't think Flora's been 100% honest with you guys. And the job that she describes is not a good job. The reason I've been gone for so long, for the last 2 or 3 months, is that on my journey to go basically stop this curse, this disease, was because of these cults.
We heard of the cult. Yeah, they've been traveling. We've been keeping safe. We've heard of people seeing them traveling the paths over to the valley. We've been keeping an eye out.
I'm afraid she's tied up with that cult. And I think
Gaandor. You knew Flora. She would never.
I thought I did. But this cult is trying to gather these ancient relics to release some kind of monster, this godly being. And one of the commanders mentioned her name. And not in a bad way, in like a leadership role. You said that she was climbing the ranks. This could be what she's referring to. I don't.
Your dad kind of steps in and he's like, "They said Flora Reef."
They said her name. I don't. I hope it's not her. I hope it's someone else named Flora. I hope that it's. I hope Flora is long, far away from this fight in this cult. But it can't be a coincidence. It can't be a coincidence that that they're on this part of the continent, on near Riverstone, where I've been working, near our farm. I hope it's a coincidence. I hope for her sake that she's not tied up in this. But I fear the worst, and I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. And I hope that wherever she is safe. She's not part of this. But it can't be a
Yes.
coincidence.
I hope it is. Your mom kind of says to you. And yeah, she looks back at the letter. She's like, she kind of goes back to reading the last line, finishing off the note where she says, she starts reading it. She's like, "Rest assured, I'm always thinking of the family, albeit in my own way. Perhaps one day, when the time is right, I shall return home. Yours faithfully, Flora." And then she kind of looks at your dad, and she's like, "What do you think?" And he kind of is lost in thought for a second. He looks back at her. He goes, I don't know."
I could be wrong. And maybe you could write to her, have her come out to the farm and just ask her and talk to her. But
She kind of says, I wish I had a way to. I don't know. I don't know where she is."
yeah. I'm just concerned for her. From what I've heard and from what my fears have been for the last several days, I'm very worried, and to be honest, I'm very afraid. The path I'm going is not a good one, and especially not good if she is on the other end of it.
Your mom looks at you and she's like, "For Orin to choose a new paladin, and for it to be you, it believable. And I hope it's not true, but Gaandor, if it is, I trust that you'll do anything you can to get her back for us."
I'll do everything in my power
Wait.
to make sure. Wait.
Wait.
So, you guys come here often?
We back, we back, we back.
Okay.
I'll do everything in my power to find her and make sure she's safe. But I'm just warning you guys. If you see her again, I hope it's on good terms. And if you do see her again, tell her I'm looking for her and that I miss her.
Both your parents kind of are looking you in the eyes, just kind of admiring you, thinking about the child that they now realize they may have lost to the darkness. And your mother walks up to you and kind of puts her hand on your cheek and looks at you and says, Gaandor, I'll always be praying for you.
Thank you, Mom.
And she says, I love you. And she gives you a big, big hug.
I love you too.
And your father says, be careful, son. I'm not sure what lies ahead for you, and it may be more than anyone in the family's accomplished in a long time. But I'm sure you'll do absolutely magnificent things, and I can't wait to watch you do it. I love you, son. And he comes in for a hug.
I love you too, Dad.
And they kind of go in for a group hug and prepare to head back to the rest of the family if there's anything else. If there's nothing else you want to talk to them about.
I'll just quickly tell my mom about all the visions and stuff I've had of Orin and the things she's told me and the things I've been able to accomplish and the powers I've been given by her and kind of narrow it down and stuff.
She's like, I can only imagine everything you've been through, and I hope Orin blesses you greatly. You deserve it, Gaandor.
Thank you. Well, yeah, let's go back outside. Let's go back to the party. And, just try not to mention any of this to Sheila, Rob, or Scar.
They say, of course. They're like, go ahead, we'll be there in a second. As you begin to walk ahead, you kind of take a peek behind you for a second. You see your mom and dad are just hugging for a second, standing in the back. And then they continue walking to catch up to you.
All right. I'll head back outside and kind of help people with the dishes and talk to my relatives I haven't seen in a while and kind of catch up.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna go piss.
All right. As Gondor's doing that, does anyone want to talk about anything? Or does anybody want to do anything? Or should we just take a quick piss break?
Meow.
I don't have to. So as long as you guys want to do something, let's do something.
Let's
If not,
talk about kissing boys.
I agree, Bacon. Let's do that.
Us three just huddled in a corner.
Yeah. Just like, we don't know nobody.
you guys can talk to Gondor's family.
That's true. I in my mind, Elowin has a little notebook of all their names because he knows all their names, but he can't remember all of them.
That is so cute.
Because I do have a notebook in my hands with all of their names. You know what? I think this is cute, and I wrote this before.
Okay.
But I'm going to. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna wild shape into a cat, and I'm gonna
Oh my
go
God.
play
That's
with the
cool.
kids.
Oh,
That's cute.
adorable.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah, we got Sheila. We got Pirith, Julia, the youngest
I'm back.
of the family, the
Not how
cousins,
their ages
and younger sister and stuff.
Mm.
Um,
So cute. So many. So many family.
and then Trax. Trax is a tiefling child, 14, younger cousin. Yeah, they're all just kind of gathered around playing with Elowin as he wild shapes into a cat and is goofing around with the kids.
I'm actually gonna sob. Your family is so cute.
I know.
So many family members.
This reminds me so much of my real family. What the fuck? Except for they're just your family. Gondor's family is just so much nicer.
Not real.
Um. I don't know what else to do.
Are there any family members you want to talk to, Gaandor?
I mean, not in particular. I've just been kind of mingling with everyone. Unless there's anyone specific you guys want to talk to.
Is there anyone we should know? Anyone
I
a little?
could list off all their names.
know.
I have them all written
I
down.
know.
It's
I
places
mean-
I wrote it all down.
I mean, I have adopted siblings who you guys could meet, and
Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
Dom, you have something in common.
Thanks.
um,
This guy.
at some point in the night, I do want to pull Elowin aside.
Oh my god.
We're gay
Okay.
kissing?
We can. Is everybody happy ending off dinner?
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. We end off dinner.
Goodbye.
The family kind of takes their turn saying goodbye to everyone, saying goodbye to Gaandor and to all the friends, meeting them and everything. Of course, Dale stops by Gaandor again and says, "Good luck, Gaandor. I know you got great things ahead of you." And,
Thank you.
yeah, you got Kazad comes by. He's like, "All right, Gaandor, great to see you, man."
You making that good mead.
Oh, you already know it. He walks out. Yeah, everybody goes home.
We can sit around outside a little longer. Drink our stuff.
Yeah. Your wines and shit.
Watch the
Um,
sunset.
Yeah, you guys chill outside. You want to take Elowin to the side out here?
What? Sorry? What'd you say?
Not you, Gondor, sorry. Do you want to
Yeah.
take Elowin? Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask Ellen a question.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Big family, new stuff. I'm good though. How are you?
Oh, I'm really good. I'm glad to see everyone, and I'm glad that everyone's doing good, and not much has changed since I've left.
Yeah.
I know we've been on 2 dates, but are you comfortable if I introduce you as my boyfriend instead of just my friend Elowin? We don't have to.
I'm sorry. This is just really fast.
Yeah.
And we just saw my old family. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I get it. I just didn't want to be awkward around you. I just wanted to just make sure. I didn't know if it was. I just want to make sure you're comfortable, and I wasn't trying to dodge you or anything.
No, it's alright.
I see you. You love my younger siblings. Doing a little cat chase. that was
Yeah.
that was really nice of you.
Yeah, I think that's one of the first times I've used my wild shape for something other than fighting people or like sneaking into places.
Are you ready for journey tomorrow? You ready? Is there anything else you need before we leave here?
I think I'm good. We're already past the point of where I have known, so.
Yeah. Alright, well. Obviously, I'm here if you need anything, and if you want to learn more about my family, there's plenty of us around. And I'll
I'm
just
gonna
go
grab
and
your
hug you.
arm before you go.
Oh.
Did you talk to your parents?
Yeah. I didn't tell them everything, but I told them that she is, I think she's connected with the cult.
Okay.
And I don't know if I should have told them or not, but it's better to tell them instead of risking their lives and maybe putting them in further danger than they should be. So
Yeah. You're smart. You know what is right for your family. But if you want to talk about any of it, or if any of it's too much, I'm here. I know what it's like to have family members that do things you don't agree with.
mhm.
Then I'm gonna let go of your arm if you want to walk away.
I'll pull you in and hug you.
Okay,
That
yeah, I
man,
hug back.
I'll say thank you, and then I'll walk off.
Yep, we walk back to the group.
Oh my god.
Oh, it felt so bad to say no to that. Oh,
Freak.
I knew
but
you were
it's
gonna
so
say no
realistic.
You're a
too.
monster.
And
You're
I
a
knew you were gonna
monster.
say no too.
Fuck. Okay. Well, are we ready to head to bed, or are you guys still being alcoholics?
You guys wanna talk about anything? You guys concerned about anything? Confused? Do you guys have any questions about my family?
We don't know that you talked to your family about Flora, right?
No.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had
that
talked
thing.
about him wanting to, I think,
Yeah, I said that I wanted.
yeah.
but I don't think you guys
ask some
knew.
questions.
I got a question for you,
That's why I
Gaandor.
pulled it. Oh,
What's
God.
How do I take your brother down?
Well, he's not fast, but
Neither am I.
well,
I have another question. Can we
What's up?
take Bolt with us? Or like,
Bolt.
yeah,
I mean,
he's chill.
Jenna wants to kidnap your robot.
I'll have to. You have to really convince my parents because they didn't even fully pay for Bolt. It was everyone, all the adults paid for him, and
Where did he come from?
I
They
don't know.
bought him, you're saying?
Bought him from an auctioneer who got him from another who knew a mechanical archmage who was able to create this, and he kind of acts as like a teacher, a mentor, and kind of just is like another parent for us. I don't think
Does
he'd be
he-
willing to join us, unfortunately, because he's still teaching. Still teaching a bunch of the younger kids academics and whatnot. But Be
Is
nice
he
one day.
some sort of healer?
Healer, sort of, yeah. We've taught him how to heal wounds, and when someone gets hurt, we've taught him how to stitch up wounds, bandage people. Um, not in like a arcane sense of healing, but
Hmm.
he's good at, you know, making people feel better.
You have
He's
a
very
very
interesting.
friendly Gaandor.
Yeah.
Thanks. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Of course.
Okay, I think
Alright.
one day I'll come back,
Mm.
but who knows?
Well, would you want to stop by again when we come back?
Sure.
I mean, if we come back, not in a morbid way. Just if this is the road we
If
traveled.
this.
Sorry.
Mhm. No,
Yes.
no, no. Yeah, I understand.
Mhm.
I would definitely love to see him as much as I can, but obviously we have an important mission, and I came here for my important thing. And as long as you guys are wanting to, and we have the time for it, I'd love to stop by and see them more. But obviously, time is ticking, so I think we should focus more on our mission.
Mhm. Yes. Speaking of which, tomorrow we're just leaving in the morning, right? We're not.
I have an
staying.
idea about that. So we do have our horses and carriage, but my
Mhm.
family knows some people on the docks, not too far from the kind of ocean area.
Mhm.
That if we wanted to, it might be a bit faster. And I don't know how you guys are in the sea, but we could get a boat ride across if you guys
Faster
wanted
is
to.
good. Faster is very good.
The ocean?
Yeah, you can.
Is that far from here?
I don't know. It'd be a couple hours, maybe a day ride over, but not too far. I don't think. Actually, no. It should only be a couple of hours because I think a family member of mine might work there. I don't know. Well,
Would it really be faster?
I'll ask in the morning or before we go to bed if it's smarter to go by boat or if we should stick by land. I just know my family would take good care of the horses, and I want us to be able to
Mhm.
get to the kingdom fast enough and not waste time. But
Mhm.
I also know that being on the open road and being out in the land is more of our specialty. So
That is true.
it's up to you guys.
What do you think, Han?
That's a good question.
Let's get a survival check.
Oh. From who?
Sure.
Han?
Han, yeah.
It might also
Can
be-
I have advantage because it's about my home?
Sure.
Okay, thanks. That was a natural 3 on that first one.
Oh my god.
Hey, SMBA 14.
Okay. You would have taken the boat because when you traveled to the valley from the kingdom, you had the same question, and you came to the conclusion that boat would be faster.
I believe the boat would be the better option.
Okay. Sure. Let's do that then. Is everyone okay with that?
As long as you guys are okay with it.
Phoebe?
But
Phoebe's
I'm
passed out
fine,
drunk.
fine. No, wait, no.
Phoebe's
No,
slurring her
fine with
words.
that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, whatever gets us there faster.
Okay. If it's good with you guys, good with me.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jumpies.
Oh no, she's
Sorry,
hallucinating
a lot-
again.
A lot of the time, I don't even realize I'm muted, so I'm like talking, and I'm like, wait.
Strong.
So, you guys are ready for bed?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll go in and help like clean up and do dishes and
Oh my
stuff
God.
like that.
Guys, I just remembered I can see in the dark now.
Dishes part 2.
Yes.
Every time you can see in the dark, you would be wearing some goggles.
Yeah. But I can see in the dark now, and that makes me
can.
so happy.
So,
I no
Okay.
longer have to be.
You all head up to your room,
okay.
except for Gondor. Gondor stays back and does some dishes, and then catches up. But yeah, you all are preparing for bed.
What are the sleeping arrangements again?
You, Han, Phoebe,
Okay.
and then the other two, I think.
Gotcha.
Elowin and I are gonna stay in my room.
Yes. Right after I just rejected.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, that's cold.
It's not rejection. He just wanted to know. He didn't want to be rude and
Yeah, you
not
monster
say
kid,
that.
wait.
He just wanted to know. You're fine.
It's
You're
okay.
fine.
Sleepage.
Bedtime,
sure.
bedtime,
Before I finish the dishes, I just want to check one other thing. Can I go outside on the porch and look around and see if anyone's watching us?
Me.
That was a dramatic fucking go.
You can. Yeah, roll a perception investigation check.
Investigation, okay.
Evie.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay.
Either one, actually. Fuck it, I'll let you pick.
Either one? Okay, good, because my investigation's a -1, but my perception is +5. Dirty
Oh.
20.
Okay. You look out, and everything seems pretty empty.
Okay. Knowing that, I'll just relax a little bit, go back upstairs, and get ready for bed.
Okay.
Elowin, if you want the bed, you can have it. I'm just gonna sleep on the floor.
We'll share. I'll stay on my side.
I'm gonna cuddle.
Mm.
Who's the big spoon? Who's the big spoon? I must
Obviously,
know.
Gondor's the
Elowin.
next
I think it would be
Gondor's
so
Gondor's
much
gonna go in the
funnier.
fetal. Gondor's just gonna lay in the fetal position.
I think it would be so much funnier if like Elowin had to put his arm over Gaandor, like.
It's okay.
My
We
headcanon
have
is that Gaandor sleeps in his armor.
No.
instead
That's funny
of
as fuck.
saving room for Jesus, we save room for Percy.
Yeah, we have Percy in our bed. Yay!
That's cute.
My baby.
Save room
Wait,
for
how's the-
Percy and Gaandor's chainmail armor.
No,
How-
I don't have my
what
chainmail
is-
armor on.
What does the room look like in Phoebe, Addaam, and Han's room? What is that like? What does that look like?
It's Han in the middle of them.
I don't
How
know.
does
Isn't
it
there
know them
3
and-
rooms?
No, we're all sharing a room with the three of us. No,
Yeah, but
I
isn't
think
there
I like
3
to.
spare rooms?
There is another room.
There's
I like
floors
to
for-
imagine that Phoebe was, since she's a little drunk, she just like fell asleep and then she just rolled over and put her arm around Han.
Oh my God.
Sleep. I like
Oh,
to think
so
that's
funny.
funny.
'Cause, 'cause- 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 ' But yes, we all sleep.
Okay.
Audio kit.
Fuck.
You all go to bed. And then you all wake up.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. As you wake up for the morning, is there
No
anything you guys...
visions?
No visions.
No visions?
I thought you said
Is there
bitches.
anything... Is there anything you guys would like to do in this morning at the Reef Farm before you begin your travels?
Wait, I'm so confused.
What?
Hasn't Addaam been getting a countdown vision every day?
In one day.
It's been 2 days now that he's gotten it back to back.
No.
Yes.
But not today?
It's safe to assume,
That it would
That-
just be another day.
yeah, that we're at 3 out of 21.
Okay.
Ooh, that was close.
Sorry, I'm reading into things because of someone. Their name's Evie. Not the new names.
Is that how
Okay.
you feel?
In the morning, I'll just go down to my parents and just talk to them about the boat situation, if it's how much it is, and what we're to expect if we travel by boat.
Yeah, okie dokie. Yeah. So your 1 second.
No chat.
It's the 5th.
The 5th, more like meow.
How long do we remember? Oh, I guess with the boat, things are changing, so never mind. How long will it take us to get to the kingdom? Like a week?
Day.
No. We were gonna travel for like a
Um,
week beforehand, right? We've done 3 days.
So this is your third.
Yeah.
So it'd take you like the full day to like set out on a boat,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to boat travel for probably like a day and a half.
Okay. That could
I was
sound
close.
Well, I think, yeah.
To be fair, I think on the map we had to go like up and
Boat.
around to get to the kingdom, whereas like this one we
Yeah.
can just go straight across the water.
I think we should
This
come
is our
back
third
by
day.
dragon.
1, 2, 3, 4.5 day. Okay. Traveling total to get to McDonald Kingdom. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Damn, we're gonna be in the McDonald's kingdom.
We're going
Yes.
home.
We are.
You guys
Um,
continue walking.
Mm-hmm.
Are you setting off yet? Or are you still?
Um,
Oh, you were
Gaandor
talking. You were talking. Okay.
Yeah.
So your mom says,
Mm-hmm.
well, the the price for a boat travel across to the kingdom should probably, for all of you, probably run you about 1,000 gold, maybe.
Go. Guys, I don't think we're doing that.
Well,
Wait, what is for 1,000 gold?
Gonna be like 1,000 gold to go on the boat.
Okay, so
Ah.
we will not be taking the
I think we
boat.
Yeah, I
probably
don't
should
think we
just
should do
won't
that.
go by horse.
Never mind,
are-
no more boat.
How are the funds looking on everyone?
Not that much.
Well, Han, if you are part of the kingdom, maybe you can get us there for free.
How are the funds looking for everyone? What's everyone's goal?
Not enough
On.
for that.
Bugler.
Yeah, that's me.
Give me. Actually, fuck it. You are part of the McDonald Kingdom. You traveled
I
across
am.
this boat once before. When you traveled last time, you had to pay nowhere near that much.
That is an outrageous price. Cut me a deal, Ulu?
Well, we'll have to
You're
cut a
talking to
deal when we
Gondor's
get down
mother.
there.
Oh, right. I thought we were already there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we'd have to go down there and
That's
cut
awkward.
Cut me a
Alright.
deal, Gondor's mother.
My bad, guys.
I will also say I did also already pay for the carriage and the horses.
Yeah. No, we can go by. Yeah, we can go by land.
It would be faster to go by water, but also we have the resources
Chad.
to go by land.
But chat. We could get this so much quicker.
Yeah, but we don't have 1,000 gold.
How
For
long does
yourself.
how long does
If you want to pay
the
for it, go
land
ahead.
travel take again? I'm so sorry to keep asking, but land
No,
travel
you're good.
versus boat travel?
It
It's a
would
week.
be.
Yeah, it's a week. Yeah. Thought it was more than a week. I look high.
It would be like 4 full days more of travel
Okay, so it was...
around the thing.
wait. Oh, never mind. I'm literally lying. Yeah.
Like
I'm
3 plus 4 days, so like
Yeah.
a full week
Yeah.
total, all the way there.
Okay.
Honestly, you're right, Elowin. You did buy the horses. We should probably keep the horses and just continue on how we were doing it before.
I agree with Gaandor.
Boat would be nice. We might do that if worse comes to worse, but
Okay.
Are we sure?
I'm fine with
hey,
taking
if you
a
got
little bit
1,000 gold,
longer.
if you have 1,000 gold,
I don't got quite 1,000. I got pretty close.
I personally think it's better if we just. I think we'll be kind of putting a lot of money on these boats. How much longer is it if we go by horse?
It's
like-
4 more days.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, let's just go by horse. We can use the,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
days.
yeah, we could.
Who cares?
Oh, okay. Can we?
Yeah, we'll go by
Matt,
horse.
I have $800 in my pocket.
We could afford the boats.
True. Well, but Han, how much are you willing to spend just for a boat ride?
I'm sure I can talk him down. Kyle, do I remember how much I paid on the way over?
So for 1,000 gold for all of you, it would be 200 a ticket for the travel.
Mm-hmm.
You probably paid about 50.
Jeez.
Okay.
50 a ticket? Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
250 for the 5 of you at that price.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Addaam, you would have taken that too. But yeah,
Yeah.
actually,
Mm.
yeah, you would have taken that too.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Yeah.
If you all got that price, it would be $50 a ticket.
Um.
That's a big word. Indubitably.
I can't say that word.
Elowin, I'll reimburse you for the horses.
No, that's
I'm
not what I'm
sorry.
worried about. I don't want this to set us off too much that when we're in the kingdom we can't afford food or anything. But I know you guys are from there. But do you
True.
think it's probably better if we try to expedite our travel?
I would say it would give us, yes, it would give us days more time.
Okay. How much do I need to pitch in?
How much do I need to pitch in?
Well,
And
Let's
what is
find
the
out how much
conversion
it's
rate
gonna
between
cost.
platinum and
Yeah,
gold?
Han and I
Ooh.
will figure it out.
Yeah.
we
we'll-
also should think about if in the future, how are we going to get money in the future as well? Because if we spend a lot of money on this boat ride and we all pay a significant amount of money on it, what if we need things in the future? Like, if someone needs new armor, if someone needs a weapon, it might be nice to have money as well
I will handle
to pay for it as too. So
it. I will handle it.
I'm just gonna kind of put my hand on Gaandor's shoulder and say, "I think you forget, I'm rich."
all right,
Yeah.
hey, if
If
you wanna pay-
to fix the dent in our pocket even a little bit, I'm fine.
if you want to pay for it and we are certainly able to help, I'd be down to, but we just don't want to spend too much.
I will pay anything we need to. Money is not what's important right now.
We could always have Elowin turn into something small. That's a free ticket.
Hide Elowin.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Phoebe, can you go invisible?
Jesus.
What's the
We'll
plan?
be able to get we can get.
Ah,
a
I'm
little
just saying,
break.
if everyone's worried about costs, there's other ways onto a boat.
Wait, would it cost less if there was less of us?
It's per ticket.
Yeah,
So if
I'm
you were
just
invisible,
saying,
you
I'm
up on the
like,
boat.
we can just sneak people on if people are worried about cost.
We don't need to sneak people
Um,
on. We're gonna be
yeah.
fine.
I also can charm someone to get a little prize
It's
if you
okay.
want
It's
to
okay. It's okay.
do that.
Let's just go talk to them.
Do
Let's just go
some
talk to them and
person.
see how much
Yeah,
it's gonna be.
I say
Okay.
we try.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I was for it and then against it, and now I'm for it. All right. All right. That'll be our plan for when we leave.
Okay. Let's get going. Have you said your goodbyes, Gaandor?
I'm about to, yeah.
Okay.
As everyone gets down, I'll say that we get some food for the road, some leftovers from last night's dinner. Kyle.
What?
I just said, whenever we wake up, we're just gonna have leftovers
Oh.
before we head out.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, as you all come down, Gondor's mom is down there already. And she's happy to kind of get you guys up some leftovers, and she makes you guys one last meal real quick, makes it up for you, and serves you all this last meal at the table. Before you guys head out. The family all throughout the little breakfast comes in and says their quick goodbyes. And we're like, hey, hope we see you again soon. It was nice, it was good having dinner and everything. And people, you know, they all say their goodbyes to you as you eat your breakfast.
Awesome. But yeah, before everyone goes out to work, I'll just give everyone hugs, saying goodbye, and lastly, with my parents, I'll just say, just keep an eye out, and if she does come by and visit or something, just let me know. Send a message to the McDonald Kingdom, and I'll come back.
All right, I will. Of course, I'll be on the lookout, and I hope she's okay. Guac, you guys good to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's
we're
go.
gonna grab our things, and
Right.
then yeah,
You're
we'll head down
welcome.
to the coast.
Okay. You guys grab all your stuff and officially hop back on your horses with the carriage and leave Gondor's farm. You see the families waving, the mom waving out the window to you guys saying goodbye as you all stroll on out. Alright. Continue. And continue. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry. Um. Okay, let me get some. Anybody can make a d4 roll.
Yay! I'm gonna roll 1, 2.
You
Okay.
get
Is
struck
it
by
pretty?
lightning.
No, it's actually a sunny day out.
Wow.
Clear skies, bright sun. You guys are traveling along. Travel and travel and travel. Okay. You travel through the forest path still. Kind of continuing down the same way. And as you continue down, you start to reach sections of like really big, kind of like petrified wood stumps, I guess. Surrounding this path, and you begin to travel down through that way. Gondor, you're still leading the thing, right?
Yeah, sure.
Let me get a perception check.
Ooh.
Perception. 18.
Okay. You continue on. And as you are as you are passing through all of these stumps, you're kind of looking left and right, just like, wow, I wonder what's going on here. And as you take a look to your left, you swear you see a quick, sudden thing of movement. So you take a second look. And as you turn the corner, you see somebody begin to move their hands and say something as they're looking at you.
I'm going to approach Han.
Uh-huh.
Han,
Yeah.
would you have kept that thing with us if this hadn't happened? If the mage hadn't started to bring it back?
McGriddle?
The demon?
I mean, as long as it didn't cause any problems, yeah.
You wanted to wait until it caused problems?
Well, from what I was understanding from Serafina, it was relatively safe.
But you can see now that it wasn't, right?
Yes.
We had no idea what it could have done. What its kind did do. There wasn't anything anyone could have done, and that's the problem. It could have happened again to anyone.
We would have just killed it again.
No. Not before something terrible.
You okay?
No. No, I'm not. Yes.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Phoebe was gonna step in and be like, "Hey, Addaam, I know that it was a big risk, and admittedly, it wasn't just Han that was stupid with it. It was me as well. And we made a mistake, and while it wasn't the best choice, it's already done. So I understand that you are upset, and you have a right to be, but I think we should just be glad that we figured it out now before something bad, super bad happened, and now we know for the future what
We
to
know
do
now that they can be
now.
brought back, so we won't pick up anymore.
It's not done. It started days ago.
What do you mean?
Malachar?
Yeah. What about him?
We fought him, and we killed him, right?
Yes.
And everyone survived.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
That is not true.
What do you mean?
He did not survive. Addaam is not here. And
What?
he has not been here for days. And we are running out of time to get him back.
What?
What do you mean Adam's not here?
Malachar killed him.
Who are we speaking to?
His patron.
And you didn't think to let us know this sooner? You just sat there.
I
in
didn't mean to
silence?
hide this from you, but frankly, nobody asked. No one questioned whether he was acting right, and I suppose I know him well enough, and there's never going to be a good time to tell you, Phoebe, that your love is gone, or you, Han, that you have lost a second son. There's no good time.
Phoebe's gonna get kind of upset and is gonna go to push Addaam, but before she pushes Addaam, she steps back and she's like, there's no excuse. I asked if Addaam, were fine multiple times, and you chose to stay silent until now. You chose to give us no information. You chose to not show any more concern about the demon. I'm not even going to call it Migriddle anymore because it's not funny.
Not show concern? I've been trying to get rid of this thing for days. I've said warning after warning.
You should have told us that Addaam was not there. You should have told us.
Sure.
Stop trying to pin the blame on us when it's also your fault.
Who are you?
Blame anyone.
You said you're his patron, but who are you?
I am a hand of our celestial mother Orin, his patron.
Huh?
To save him, because he can be saved by that ring in my vision, somewhere in the kingdom. That is why I have been adamant about returning, about not getting stuck in the Fey realm, moving quickly, needing horses, a boat. But the lifeline that I've been holding on to, the heartbeat I've been hearing, his heartbeat, is slowing.
So we can save him if we get to the kingdom faster.
Yes. We have 3 weeks' time, from what I am understanding.
I'm I don't even know what to say.
Should we continue to call you Addaam? I don't. I want to do whatever we can to bring him back. I didn't even realize what happened back then could have actually killed him.
His soul was severed from his body by that monster, kin of the demon that you were carrying with you. And without a spirit, his corpse would have rotted. He would have died.
What?
I did this to save him.
Well, this
I'm
would have been a
just
lot
wasting
nicer to know. I wouldn't have stayed at my family's place for so long. How do we save Addaam? Also, you're saying you're a hand of Orin? Are you one of her fellow patrons, champions, warriors? Who are you?
She saved my life. Well, hold on, scratch that. She, oh my god. Yeah. When I died, she approached me, told me that what happened to me was unjust, undeserving, and she granted me a gift. The ability to continue watching over my family. And I have.
Are you Adam's brother?
You fuckers.
No.
Who? What- Are you part of Adam's family?
Not Adam's family.
Are you part of the McDonald family?
Yes.
I'm gonna lose my mind if we have to keep playing 20 questions. So fuck names. How do we get Addaam back? You said with the ring.
Yes.
Say we get this ring. What do we need to do to bring Addaam back?
I don't know everything yet. I know that there's the ring. I know from research I did in the library with Serafina that there might be an incantation to speak. But I don't know anything else.
You don't know where it is?
It's in the kingdom.
Okay.
I don't.
Phoebe. Phoebe is gonna be standing still, and at this point she looks very angry.
Mhm.
And
So fair.
she is gonna say, enough asking questions, enough trying to figure out who this is. Frankly, I don't give a fuck. We need to get to the boat, and we need to get to the boat now. We need to get to the kingdom now. Whoever this is inside his body, we can have this discussion when we get there. Right now, I don't care. And then Phoebe's just gonna turn. Are we near the carriage?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Phoebe's gonna turn and just start grabbing all of our shit.
Alright. I
Yeah.
have to agree, we need to move.
All right. Let's go then. Yeah, we head off.
Yeah.
None hasn't moved yet. You're a fucker. Han.
Domain expansion.
Han
Oh my
is going
gosh.
to look up from the ground.
Mhm.
I had such a hunch of that.
And just say Lori.
Yes.
Is that you?
Yes. Yes.
He's just gonna kind of collapse to his knees.
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry.
Phoebe, is everyone by the cart now?
Yeah, I'm in the front. I'm ready to go.
Okay. Phoebe, without turning around, Phoebe's just gonna like stop, grabbing everything, and just gonna be like, Han, get up. Get up. Get in the car. I mean the carriage. Excuse me.
Get in the car, Han.
Get in the car!
Get in the car.
He's gonna completely ignore you. He's gonna look back up at fake Addaam. How long have you been watching?
Things were murky at first. Death is a weird thing. But a long while now. I have a selfish desire for revenge. I wandered for years looking for something, anything that might help me achieve it. And I saw Addaam laying there on the forest floor, bloodied and almost unbreathing, and he looked like someone else to me. I could save this one. I could bring him to you, heal the wounds left in your heart by Valak and myself. And the three of us could take down the Shadow Hand once and for all. That was my wish. And I know I've overstepped boundaries here, but there was nothing else to do. You all tried. Gaandor tried. He gave him everything he had. There was nothing to heal. But he's not done yet. I couldn't let that happen. We can save this one.
Tears are just rolling down Tan's face.
Finally. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
And that's where we're gonna end session, maybe?
Yep.
No. What the fuck? What the fuck?
I had a hunch something was up. I did think it was that, but I also knew about Lori, so
Oh,
that was not a
my God.
surprise.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, Bacon.
Also,
I
Evie,
domain
I'm-
extension
What
on you.
the